by the end of this class, you'll be able to learn how to prove the quadratic formula. Now, there are three types of equation in mathematics. We talk of the linear equation where the highest power of x is 1, the quadratic equation where the highest power of x is 2, and polynomial where the power of x can be more than 2, maybe 3, 4, 5, and to infinity. So for quadratic equation, it has a generic formula ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0. That is the generic formula of quadratic equation, where a, b, and c are any integer, positive or negative. Alright, so the general formula for solving quadratic equation is x is equal to minus b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. But how did we come about this formula? That's the essence of this class, this moment. So pay attention. There are just like 3 or 4 key steps you will take to be able to get this formula. And step 3 is very, very important. Once you get it, you are good to go. First step, going back to the generic formula of quadratic equation, you have ax squared plus bx plus c is equals to 0, right? The first thing is divide through by the coefficient of x squared. Any of these first 2 steps can come before the other. So now I'm dividing through by a because a is the coefficient of x squared. Divide through by coefficient of x squared. So when you're dividing through, you are going to have ax squared over a minus b plus b over ax plus c over a is equals to 0. So you are dividing through by a. So a takes a away here, right? That's the first step. You are having x squared plus b over ax plus c over a is equals to 0. So you are going to make the constant term the subject of the formula. Step 2. Make the constant the subject. So what's our constant? C over a. So you're going to have x squared plus b over ax is equals to minus c over a, right? Second step taken. What's the third step? The third step is very, very critical, and this is the point where you need to pay serious attention. We're going to make the left hand side a perfect square. Now, that's the number 3. Make left hand side a perfect square. Now, how do you make the left hand side a perfect square is what I need you to pay attention to. 1, find the coefficient of x. Divide it by 2, square it, and add to both sides. Find the coefficient of x. The coefficient of x is b over a. Divide it by 2. Divided by 2 will give you b over 2a. Square it, raised to power 2, and add to both sides. So once you do this, you are making the left hand side a perfect square. Some will think, how did I get b over 2a? So when you say b over a, divide by 2 is times this 2 over 1. Divide by 2 over 1 is times 1 over 2. So when you say b times 1, b, 2 times a, 2a. And I say what? Square it. So you square it. Square of half of the coefficient of x. Square of half of the coefficient of x, which means you get the coefficient of x, find the half, and square it, and add it to both sides. So you have x squared plus b over ax plus b over 2a squared is equals to minus c over a plus b over 2a squared. Now you've made this a perfect square. What does it give you? it gives you x plus b over 2a squared is equals to minus c over a plus b squared over 4a squared. B raised to power 2, right? That's b squared. 2 raised to power 2 is 4. A raised to power 2 is a squared, right? So this is our perfect square. And some of you will be thinking, how did we move from here to here? You can just open this bracket and see if you cannot get this. Just open it by saying x plus b over 2a, x plus b over 2a. All right, do that and see if that gives you this back. All right, so put that in the comment section and let me know. So going forward, we have x plus b over 2a x plus b over 2a all squared is equals to, we'll find the LCM of this, that's 4a squared. A in 4a squared, that's 4a times c. You have minus 4ac plus 4a squared and 4a squared, 1 times b squared, you have b squared. Now, once to take away this square, we'll find the square root of both sides. So we have x plus b over 2a squared, square root of it, equals to square root of, we put plus and minus because square root is plus or minus, right? So you have b squared minus 4ac, just rearranging this, over 4a squared. All right, so bring it to this side. You're going to have this square root cancel this square root, so you have a plus x plus b over 2a is equal to square root of b squared minus 4ac over square root of 4a squared. All right, so you have x plus b over 2a is equals to square root of plus or minus b squared minus 4ac over 2a, because square root of 4 is 2, square root of a squared is 2a, right? We take this to the other side, so you have x equals to minus b over 2a plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. Find the subject, the LCM. You have x equals to 2a is the LCM. 2a in 2a, 1 times minus b plus or minus 2a is still 1, square root of b squared minus 4ac. So this gives us our quadratic formula, and that is how it is gotten. This is the same process you go through when you are solving a quadratic equation using the completing the square method. In fact, this is the completing the square method. Remember the 3 steps. First of all, divide through by the coefficient of a squared of x squared. If x does not have coefficient, that's if it is 1, then you don't need to take that step. The second thing is to make the constant term the subject of the formula. Once you do that, you want to make the left hand side a perfect square by finding the half of the coefficient of x, square it, and add to both sides.